boys and girls. This week our topic for story time is tub safety, and we're going to find out just how safe this family's tub really is. It's called Tub Boo Boo. It's written by Margie Palatini. Sources schmorses, please. If you want to know the real inside stuff, trust me, Lucy Hathaway. How do I know all the inside stuff? Because I'm inside. I mean, I live inside. I mean that my house is my house. Let's see now, where should I begin? The beginning is always a good place, which was when my little brother Henry walked through the back door this afternoon exactly at 4:15 p.m. "You're filthy," said Mother to Henry. "Where?" said Henry to Mother. "Here, there, everywhere," said Mother. "Now march yourself right up those stairs, young man, and take a bath." "A bath? In the middle of the day?" Henry groaned, but Hep tooed and then turned. "Water up to my chin?" "Knees," said Mother. "Elbows," said Henry, "and with bubbles?" Mother sighed. "Deal." "Done," Henry smiled. Negotiations completed, they shook hands and headed for the tub. The drain got plugged, the spout spurted water, and Mother dripped a drop of double bubble bath. One drop. One measly little drip of a drop. Now everybody knows that one little measly drip of a drop doesn't make a respectable tub of bubbles. Everyone knows that, even a little squirt like Henry. So Henry just squirted in a little extra. Well, a little more than a little extra. Okay, a lot more than a little extra. He poured in the whole bottle of double bubble bath. Boy, that label didn't lie. The bubble juice brewed and bubbled up, higher, so much higher that Mother lost sight of the squirt spout and everything else in the tub. "Henry? Henry? Oh, Henry! Where are you, Henry?" "Here," answered a voice from somewhere inside the soapy suds. "Right here," Henry said, blowing a hole through a high drift and poking out his head. Mother was relieved to know that Henry was safe, sound, and clean, and Henry continued to splish, splash, and snorkel his way to a dirt-free epidermis. That means skin. After popping a few bubbles herself, Mother held up a towel and called for Henry to detub himself. "Dry off before you get too pruny," were her exact words. Mother liked clean, but she was very careful about not letting her children shrivel. She held up the towel and waited for Henry to climb out of the tub. She waited and waited and waited, but no Henry. "Henry? Henry? Oh, Henry!" "Oops." "What oops?" said Mother. "Big oops," said Henry. "I think I made a boo-boo. A tub boo-boo." "A tub what? Who?" "A tub boo-boo. I just wanted to stop one drippy drop, slow the flow with my little big toe, and now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the tub and I can't get out." "Impossible," said Mother, shoving a mountain of bubbles this way and scooping a billow of bubbles that way. But it wasn't impossible. It was very, very possible. He was stuck all right. Henry's little big toe was stuck smack dab right up inside the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Poor Henry. Well, Mother, being Mother, kicked off her shoes, pulled off her socks, rolled up her pants, and jumped in feet first to try to free Henry. She squatted, then squinted. Of course, Mother knew just what to do. She was absolutely sure, positively positive, that if she could just wiggle her fingers up into the spigot and wrangle them around Henry's little big toe, why, well, is that going to work? Oops. "What oops?" said Henry. "Big oops," said Mother. "I think I made a tub boo-boo." So there they were, the two of them, stuck in the tub, Mother squinting and squatting with her fingers squished up inside the spigot against Henry's little big toe, which was stuck smack dab in the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Oh yes, they pulled, they yanked, they were stuck all right. "Help! Help! Help!" "What the hey?" said Dad, seeing the two in the tub. "We made a tub boo-boo," said Henry and Mother. "A tub what? Who?" said Dad. "A tub boo-boo. Tub boo-boo. We're stuck in the tub and can't get out." "Impossible," said Dad. Dad, being Dad, dove right in with a splish and a splash, straddled the suds, and bravely battled the bubbles to free Henry and Mother. Of course, Dad knew just what to do. He was absolutely sure, positively positive, that if he could just squish his tie up into the spigot and lasso it around Mother's fingers, which were wrangled around Henry's little big toe, why, well, oops. "What oops?" said Henry and Mother. "Big oops," said Dad. "I think I made a tub boo-boo." So there they were, the three of them stuck in the tub, Dad straddling and battling with his tie pushed into the spigot right up next to Mother's fingers, which were squished up against Henry's little big toe, which was stuck smack dab in the spout where the water was supposed to spit and spurt. Yes, sirree, they were stuck. But, aha! Dad had his phone. So Mother picked his pocket and Henry beeped the buttons and they all shouted, "Help, help, help! Come quick! There's been a terrible tub boo-boo!" With lights spinning, sirens wailing, and walkie-talkie in tow, Officer Sidney R. Otley arrived on the scene. "Police, freeze!" he ordered, running into the bathroom. Sidney blushed. "Oh, excuse me," he said, turning to leave. "No, no, no," the three shouted. "It's a tub boo-boo." "A tub what, who?" "A tub boo-boo. We're stuck in the tub and can't get out." "Impossible," said Sidney. The policeman, being a policeman, jumped right into the tub, uniform, badge, and all, to try to free Dad, Mother, and Henry. He was absolutely sure, positively positive, that he could get them out if that spout he could just push his big little finger up and around and, why, well, oops. "What oops?" said Henry, Mother, and Dad. "Big oops," said Officer Otley. "I think I made a—" We know, they sighed. So Officer Otley did what any crime fighter would do in a situation like this. He called in a plumber. When they waited, and they waited, and waited, and finally the plumber arrived. He looked, he nodded, he took out his wrench. "Oh, sure," he said, "one of them tub boo-boos. I'll have you folks out of that tub in a minute." And he did. He got the whole spigot right out of the tub. He just didn't get them out of the spigot. "Now what?" Mom, Dad, and Officer Otley moaned, getting a little bent out of shape. "Yes, what?" said Henry, as the bubbles dwindled to a precious few. It was getting downright embarrassing. Now, this is the part where I come in. "How about some ice cream?" I said, walking into the bathroom with my double-dipped chocolate chunky chip sugar cone. "Lucy Hathaway, ice cream at a time like this!" Mother screamed. Dad screamed. Henry screamed. They all screamed. "Exactly at a time like this," I answered calmly, walking over and ta-da! Dumping the scoops into the open end of the spigot. "Ooh, wee, ooh, ah, ah!" It was cold, it was slippery, it was working. Flurp! First came freedom for Officer Otley's big little finger. Schlurp! Out slid Dad's tie. Thwomp! Out came Mother's fingers. And then thwonk! There it was, the toe. Henry's little big toe, free, clear, and seeing daylight. It was so long farewell and bye-bye to the you-know-what-who. "And just in the nick of time, too," said Henry, grabbing a towel. Tub what who? Oh, brother, what a story. Now, aren't you glad you got the real scoop? What a silly story. The end.